Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-month reading for October 2022. Spirit, let's see how the rest of the month is going to go. I'm kind of curious to see this myself because, for those of you who don't know, I'm a fellow Cappy. That's right, I am a Capricorn, just like you. Unless you're a cross-watcher, in case, hey, welcome. Now you get to see how Cappies operate. All right. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, I think I'm liking this. Okay, check out these cards. First up, we have the Six of Cups. Then we have the Empress. And then we have the Hermit. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Six of Cups, it's actually in the past position. And I think what's been on your mind lately is the past. Whether this is has to do with a relationship or a romance or a job or money or career. It doesn't matter what it is. But you're thinking an awful lot about stuff that's happened in the past. Okay? Which, as long as you're not dwelling on it or obsessing about it, isn't a bad thing, because sometimes we take information from the past, which allows us to move forward in the direction we want to and need to in the future. Here's what I see coming up for the remainder of the month. The Empress. Yes, love seeing her. Love when she shows up. Very rarely is there ever a negative energy or message coming through with her. And there isn't this time either. Get those creative juices flowing. Whatever you're thinking about from the past, move on it, work on it. And no joke, as I am recording this, this is what's happened to me in the last couple of hours. As we're coming into actual mid-October, right? Heading towards the latter half. I had an epiphany, and I think this is coming for you as well. So this card has got me all fired up because I'm seeing it in my personal life already. And I don't talk about my personal life in readings much, but I'm telling you, if you've been thinking about something that you've been working on, working towards, wanting to attain, a course you want to take, a class you want to get into, and you kind of been 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or you tried a bit, it didn't work, but you still keep thinking about it, go back to it. Go back to it and put everything you've got into it. I think this is what's going to propel us forward in a really good direction. Once we get to the end of October, with this Hermit card, what I'm seeing is a reflection. It's usually introspection, going within to try and figure stuff out and everything. There's still a little bit of that energy here, but it's more about reflecting on what we've done over the last month. How did things go? What happened? Is this in line with where we want to be, right? Were we putting our efforts and our creativity and time and money and everything into what we should have? This is what we're going to be doing by the end of the month, end of October, maybe even into November. Okay, so that's what I'm getting so far. So what we're going to do is pull our lovely oracle cards. Because it's mid-month, it'll probably be a shorter reading. I say that now, but if you've seen my readings before, it's hard for me to keep them short because, I talk a lot. And yeah, if you're new, hey, welcome. Have a lot of fun here, all of us who hang out here and all of us who stumble upon this channel by chance, because that's always fun too. I love doing that. Going through YouTube, and then, YouTube suggests all kinds of stuff for you, and it's kind of cool. Sometimes it's annoying, but mostly it's kind of cool because I have found so many amazing YouTubers that I follow, not just around tarot, but like other stuff and pursuits that I have in life. So I'm like, I'm kind of thankful for it, even though sometimes it's a pain. It's like, you find these opportunities and these people that you can connect with that you might not have otherwise. So I think it's a good thing. So welcome, everybody. All right, let's take a look. First, we're going to have a look at the Six of Cups, okay? So the first card up, we got 2 cards for each of these. So the first card up is a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it is about a new cycle beginning, right? And then the second card, we have Forest Temple, which is around enlightenment. I'm telling you, whatever this thing from the past is, whatever this energy is, you're starting a new cycle with it. If you thought it was something that was over and done with, dead in the water, it is not. You can revive it and bring it sort of into a new, onto a new direction, onto a new direction. You know what I'm trying to say. Go in a different way is what I'm trying to say with this, right? And the enlightenment piece along with this is like, you may have missed something before. You may have maybe not done something exactly correctly that would have gotten you the results that you wanted. The enlightenment piece, this almost feels like the judgment card. The light bulb goes off, the light bulb moment, the aha moment, that kind of stuff I feel might be coming. But that's if you keep going with this Six of Cups energy, right? And again, I'm going to say it again, not from an obsessive perspective, but more of a learning perspective. Like, yep, we're going to try this again. We're going to do this one more time and see what happens, right? Then under the Empress, let's look at the cards that came out. We have vulnerability and freedom. Beautiful. And then we have take flight. And this is daring, bravery, and certainty. These go hand in hand. In order to be brave, okay, let's look at the words again. Daring, bravery, and certainty. To be daring, to be brave, and to be absolutely like anchored into what your beliefs are. That's the certainty. What do you need to do? You need to be vulnerable. You need to look at that Six of Pentacles situation and go, I see where I went wrong. I see the mistakes I made. I'm going to give it my, maybe you didn't give it your all the last time, right? Maybe you didn't. Be honest with yourself. That's the vulnerability piece. And then once you do, freedom is yours. And freedom of expression, freedom of creativity. This is when your creative juices are going to flow. If you deny any parts you had in all of this, then you're just going to stay trapped where you are. The vulnerability piece is key. This is the key that opens the door. This is the key that unlocks the door and opens it. Maybe you've been banging on the door, trying the doorknob. Well, it's locked, you fool. You need the key, right? And I think the vulnerability piece is what's going to do it for you. I really like this so far. This is really cool. And oh my God, with the Hermit cards, check these out. Two cards that came out under the Hermit. We have peace. It says, I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Who doesn't want that outcome? And then, be spirit, sweet results await. You're going to look, this Hermit card is, it's not just looking back at what's going on through the month of October, although it is, there's a reflection piece. But it's also enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's also enjoying seeing that victory happen, seeing the tide turn, seeing the changes come about, right? In a positive direction, in a positive way. This is really awesome. And I think this guy is going to be key moving into November as well. So I'm loving the energy about this. I'm going to let's just get some tarot cards. I don't want to get too deep into this because, you know, I'm trying to keep the readings short for I was going to say midterms. Hey, Americans, midterms on your mind. I know I'm not American, but I'm all excited about the midterm elections coming up. Okay, never mind the politics, back to the reading. So anyway, mid-month is what I want to say. Okay, overall energy, you know what we've got? The Sun, best card in the deck, and life is beautiful. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever is happening here, part of this is meant to be. This is a card of fate. It's also a card of the wheel being set in motion. So things are going to move, I think, whether you want them to or not. I know that doesn't really apply to this situation, but it's a saying, right? So I think you need to be ready to get rolling. And you know what's interesting? When I look at this particular card of the Empress, look at that, the sign. I think this is the sign of Venus, right? The feminine, divine feminine kind of thing. It looks like a wheel, and so does all the zodiac wheel behind her. It's like two wheels in here. It's kind of what I see from that imagery. Seven of Swords, strategy. Get your shit together, make a plan, and make it happen. Love this so much. Okay, Yeah, so I didn't drill down too much on it, but what I am going to do is grab a couple of advice cards. I will do that. I'm just going to get one because that's all we need. Wombat spirit, be at home. This is being at home is being comfortable where you are. It's being comfortable in the position you're in, stage of life, and comfortable with the decisions and choices you've made that led you to where you are. This is comfortable being in your own skin, right? This is comfortable being who you are. This is comfortable being vulnerable. Remember this through the remainder of the month as we head into November, okay? Make sure that you know how to be at home. So there we go. Oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I think it's really good. The potential outcome is amazing. So yeah, if there's anything from the past, like recent past, where you've tried something or something didn't work, revisit it, try it again. Don't give up on it altogether. I think that's totally important. And you know what? You can do it. You know why? You're a Capricorn. That's why. All right, we're going to leave it there. So before I go, shameless plug, of course, would love you all to like, share, subscribe, comment. It does help the channel grow, and I would be eternally grateful if you could do that. All right, we're going to leave it there. So until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.